Today, we are diving into a vision that is, well, nothing short of audacious. We're talking about a plan to build an entire city from the ground up, all for one single purpose: to completely re-anchor and reshape the entire global gold industry. Alright, so you're probably looking at this and wondering, what exactly is that? What we're seeing here is the grand vision for Global Gold City. The core idea is to take one of the world's most ancient and valuable assets and centralize it into a single high-tech ecosystem. It's a very ambitious concept. Let's get into why its creators believe it's so necessary. You don't just build a city for no reason. What problem is a project of this magnitude trying to solve? Well, it all starts with the sheer scale of the gold market. As this presentation argues, the market is at a historic inflection point. Just take a moment to let that number sink in. $15 trillion. That's the scale of the global gold market we're dealing with. The stakes are incredibly high, and the system that manages all this value is, according to the source, under some immense pressure. Now, this slide really paints a picture of the core problem, doesn't it? The current industry is portrayed as this tangled, chaotic mess. There's this immense friction between the 5 core functions: mining, refining, trading, vaulting, and finance. Right now, they're all pretty much disconnected. These are the specific friction points the source highlights. We're talking about mining industries where you can't really see what's going on, flawed infrastructure, and a pretty big argument that traditional hubs like Zurich and Dubai are struggling to meet modern demands. Things like ESG compliance. Investors want to know their gold is sourced ethically and sustainably. They want full traceability, and they want support for gold's new role as a cross-border currency. All of this friction leads to what the presentation calls the global gold paradox. This is a fundamental shift in what gold is in the 21st century, and it really underpins the entire rationale for this project. Here's the crucial point. On the left, you've got gold as a big commodity, a physical thing you trade. But on the right, you see how it's evolving into a bigger currency, a global valuation anchor that's used for cross-border settlement. The problem is that the old, fragmented system we have now was built for the world on the left, not the one that's emerging on the right. If the problem is fragmentation, what's the proposed solution? Well, it's pretty much the complete opposite. A single, vertically integrated ecosystem that's designed to unify the entire industry. Here it is. The answer is presented in the source material: Global Gold City. The plan is to design and build the world's first fully integrated gold ecosystem. The mission statement is about as clear and ambitious as the project itself: to take all those tangled, separate parts of the gold industry and finally bring them together in one place. How would this integration actually work? Well, it starts with the physical supply chain, connecting everything from the mine and the refinery all the way through the complex logistics of valuation and global trade. Then, you layer on the financial and institutional frameworks. We're talking the bullion exchanges, insurance providers, worldwide associations, and even the bullion bankers who finance the entire trade. And finally, the integration goes all the way to the human element and the final product, including the university for skill training, jewelry manufacturing, manufacturing equipment suppliers, and even retail. It's a complete end-to-end model. Okay, a system this ambitious needs an incredibly solid foundation. So how is it designed to build trust in a market where trust is quite literally everything? The source material lays out a model built on 3 core pillars. Here they are. First, you have physical integrity, which is all about ensuring the gold itself is pure and ethically sourced. Second is digital liquidity, creating a seamless 24/7 global marketplace. And third, human capital, developing the skills to future-proof the industry. So let's start with physical integrity. This lays out a transparent, ESG-compliant refining process. It's designed to create a premium green gold by using things like clean energy and eco-friendly chemical processes. Now, for digital liquidity, the key is the golden passport. Think of this as a birth certificate for every single ounce of gold. It's a proprietary blockchain ledger that tracks its origin, its ESG credentials, and its entire journey through the supply chain. This is what enables full traceability and tokenization. The third pillar, human capital, is anchored by this idea of a gold university. I know this diagram is incredibly detailed, but the core goal is pretty simple. Create a global center for everything from artisan training and jewelry manufacturing to digital marketing and compliance. It's about ensuring the industry has the talent it needs to evolve. When you put all of these pieces together, the project claims to be more than just a city or a trading hub. It aims to create an entirely new economic archetype, and that could have some profound implications. This slide really gets to the heart of one of the project's claimed biggest impacts, especially for its host nation, India. The idea is to shift India from what they call a buyer economy, where billions in value just leak out to foreign processing hubs, into a maker economy that captures that value every step of the way.
The scale of the projected economic impact is staggering. The presentation puts forward a figure of over 1 million total jobs created. That includes jobs directly within the city, indirectly in supporting industries, and jobs induced throughout the wider economy.
That brings us to the final provocative question posed by the source material itself. It asks if a project like this could lead to a new global regulatory authority for gold. It concludes that if this scenario becomes a reality, it could mark the beginning of a new world order, a truly world-changing vision to ponder. Global Gold City isn't just redesigning a supply chain, it is building the foundation for the next century of global wealth, where tradition meets transparency to redefine the very value of gold.